This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for the news at noon today. I'm Alexandra Carter. We start with some breaking news. We've been following the 5 Unalaska Hilltopper Rotary Club members stranded in Mexico. Now they are on their way home. News 8 Now Seth Padilla is in the newsroom with those breaking details. Seth.
Alexandra, I spoke with one of those members just moments ago before she boarded her flight back to the U.S. She says the Puerto Vallarta airport is packed and the other 4 Rotary Club members have flights secured and they'll be home by Friday. The group traveled there to distribute water filters, a project they've done with local Rotary Club for 9 years when the violence erupted.
A lot of relief, sad for everything that just happened here, but a lot of relief and just we're just happy to be going home, just to be back with our family and be back home and be safe. So sad. This is we came down here to give clean water to families in need, with our filter projects through Rotary and do good things.
And also some breaking news. We learned about this just a few moments ago. News 8 has learned about another couple who was stuck in Puerto Vallarta who owns the HD Tavern in Holmen. They were in the heart of the chaos and woke up to explosions. Now, this is one of the videos they sent to News 8 Now. It shows military helicopters in flight and a massive smoke cloud extremely close to where they were staying.
Parked vehicle, pulled him out, threw him onto the road. And took his vehicle and drove it half a block down, stopped it in the middle of the intersection and threw gasoline and stuff in it and started it right on fire.
These are also more photos that they sent us. They said they witnessed these violent actions by the cartel right outside of the door where they were staying. And this is an updating story, so we will be sure to give you more information as we learn it. Reporting live in the newsroom, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Seth. We're certainly glad they're on their way home now. And happening today, the State of the Union address. We'll take a live look right now at the White House. You see the American flag flying high there. The president preparing for that speech. He does warn it'll be a long one. The White House says it'll address issues ranging from the economy to rising tensions in Iran. Natalie Brand has the details.
Address tonight. You're going to hear a speech that is a celebration of 250 years of our nation and our nation's independence.
But with midterm elections less than 9 months away, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says President Trump's State of the Union address tonight will focus largely on the economy.
The president will lay out the case for why he and Republicans are better suited to continue tackling the affordability crisis that was created by the Biden administration and Democrats on Capitol Hill.
This speech comes as the president's signature policies, from tariffs to immigration enforcement, face pushback in the courts and Congress, and during week 2 of a partial government shutdown impacting the Department of Homeland Security.
He will call on Democrats in Congress to reopen the Department of Homeland Security.
Lawmakers and Americans at home will also be listening to what President Trump says about Iran, with a massive military buildup in the region and the administration weighing possible military action over the country's nuclear program.
Everything is on the table. It's the president's decision. We're here to help ensure that a deal is made. And I think Iran would be wise to make a good deal.
Nuclear talks are scheduled later this week, and the administration is briefing congressional leaders today. But Senator Alyssa Slotkin, a former CIA analyst, says she is concerned about the end game.
I was just in the Middle East last week, and there's definitely movement of a ton of military assets into the theater, a lot of jittery people. I think the most important thing is, what exactly are we trying to do in Iran? What's the strategic objective, and how are we going to achieve it?
Senator Slotkin will be among the Democrats attending tonight's speech. Others say they'll boycott altogether. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And happening today back here in La Crosse, a public input session for a possible redesign of Green Bay Street between 9th and Losee. A big part of the redesign, new bike lanes. The city will host a presentation and survey at Central High School from 5 to 7 tonight in room 232. Some news happening around the state. Multiple fire departments responding to this hotel fire near Duluth. Officials say the Superior and Sage Hotel partially collapsed. One person was hurt and was taken for medical care.
I kept breaking the glass and to get the fire extinguishers, and then I pulled the alarm. And then I decided that I would go outside and try to fight it from the other side by a quick trip.
The damage is estimated at about $1 million. Wisconsinites seeing higher energy bills this winter. You're not alone. According to Wisconsin Public Service, colder than normal temperatures and higher natural gas prices are to blame. The average cost of natural gas rising 18% compared to last year. We will turn now to the weather. We'll send it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett. Tracking some snow earlier this morning. What is going on now, Art?
I have no idea because my computer just conked out on me right now. Holding on to how this all shapes up, getting into it right now. It's moving over to the region currently, holding on to the possibility right into Eau Claire. You can see how strange it looks right now for everybody. You can get into it. It looks pretty much like it's cloudier skies with snowfall and a wintry mix on the way. Then we carry over to how this all shapes up. We go into, again, a look. That just went away again. I apologize. Holding on to how this all shapes up, going into how this all looks there with the snowfall continuing to move through the region. As it does, it will slowly but surely drop down to south along I-90, and as it does from there, it will go all the way into the southeast and out of the region eventually. We'll hold on to the possibility of a wintry mix giving way to, you can see right there in the bottom left corner, right about there, there's a wintry mix on the way, and that will continue to move southward towards areas by Prairie du Chien as well as La Crosse, and get out of the region by 3 o'clock. Back to you.
Okay, thank you for that, Art. Parts of the Northeast, meanwhile, still reeling after that record-breaking blizzard in Massachusetts. More than 3 feet of snow, wind gusts topping 80 miles an hour. The storm leaving more than a dozen people dead and nearly 500,000 without power.
We get together, help each other out, and keep it clear.
It's a heavier snow than last time, but I feel like the city did a good job.
Thousands of flights have been canceled today. The release of the Epstein files leading to another high-profile arrest in England. Former British ambassador to the U.S. Peter Mandelson taken into custody. Emails show Mandelson passing UK government information to Jeffrey Epstein, including potentially market-moving state secrets in 2009 while serving as a senior minister.
He painted a picture of barely knowing Epstein. I didn't know that was lies at the time.
Mandelson's arrest comes a week after former Prince Andrews. They both face misconduct in public office charges. And NASA says its historic moon mission is facing another delay. Artemis won't launch until April at the earliest. Officials say maintenance is needed to fix a helium flow issue in the rocket. Artemis will take 4 astronauts on a 10-day mission around the moon, taking humans into deep space for the first time since 1972. Still to come, the first tariff lawsuit, the company asking for a refund following that Supreme Court ruling. And metal contamination leading to a frozen food recall. We'll tell you what to look out for this lunch hour.
This President's Day, Home Furniture celebrates with savings. Get up to 10% off sale prices like this 5-piece sectional, now just $17.99. Plus get 3-year special financing during the President's Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
We don't want to see homeowners falling through their floors.
Certainly not.
So as the symptom goes, moisture, mildew, mold, any of that stuff.
That's bad. Wood doesn't like water. Every house that is on a crawl space needs an encapsulation.
It's so important, man. If this doesn't get done, like what happens to polite society, you know?
When your flooring's in jeopardy, ain't nobody safe.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Do you want free internet? Forever? You got it. Really. We mean it. Spectrum is offering free fiber-powered internet forever. Want it? Just call this number and switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum for a lifetime of internet you never pay for. It's not a trial. It's an unprecedented offer. So we'll say it again. Free fiber-powered internet forever. Have you called yet? Because your internet is forever. But this ad ends now.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West-Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. Get crispy tacos for just $1.39 every Taco Tuesday, only at Taco John's.
New Sensodyne Clinical Repair is absolutely amazing. When your teeth are sensitive, they need special care. New Sensodyne Clinical Repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I recommend Sensodyne Clinical Repair.
During the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get 10% off sale prices on Prana Sleep and Thomas Cole Sleep. This Aurora Queen is just $8.99. Plus, get 3-year special financing. The President's Day mattress sale going on now at Home Sleep Express.
In our consumer news, the first major lawsuit over tariff refunds and nearly 95,000 frozen meatballs being recalled over metal contamination. Carissa Lawson takes a look in our business news headlines.
FedEx is suing for a full refund of President Trump's tariffs in the U.S. Court of International Trade. It's the first company to file a tariffs refund lawsuit since the U.S. Supreme Court struck them down as illegal last week. In a statement to CBS News, FedEx said supporting its customers is a top priority, adding that the action was necessary, quote, to protect the company's rights as an importer of record. The White House did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The president says a new 15% tariff will go into effect today on all countries for up to 150 days under a different statute. More than 9,000 pounds of Bremer family-size Italian-style meatballs have been recalled because they may contain pieces of metal. The affected 32-ounce bags of frozen meatballs have a best buy date of 10/30/26. The Department of Agriculture says there have been no reports of injuries so far. Consumers are urged to return the meatballs to the place of purchase for a refund. And Krispy Kreme and Oreo are back with another sweet collaboration. Starting today, customers can stop by to grab the new Golden Oreo Donut and Chocolate Oreo Dream Donut. The fan favorite Oreo Cookies and Cream Donut is also back. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
Coming up, the Heroes welcome home. The U.S. men's hockey team returning after that historic Olympics. We'll have more.
Living with chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine, and treatment is 4 times a year. So why wait? Talk to your doctor.
Botox effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as trouble swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Those with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions like rash, breathing problems, dizziness, neck and injection site pain, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions like ALS, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medicines like botulinum toxins, which may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 91% of patients wish they'd started Botox sooner. Ask your doctor today. If eligible, you may pay $0.
Did you touch the thermostat? Did you turn it up?
Of course not. Did somebody fiddle with the thermostat?
Dude, it's 85 degrees.
85? Do you have any idea what a couple degrees will do to our gas bill?
Why is it so hot here?
Someone turned up the heat.
What do you think you're doing?
I like to sleep with my window open.
You are not supposed to touch a thermostat.
Coming up, there's some of Drew's most memorable moments. From superstar Alicia Keys' inspiring advice.
To be singing and loud and having the best time of your life.
To a surprise Hot in Cleveland reunion for Valerie Bertinelli. And why the legendary Betty White was everything.
She was at the peak of her career at 90 years old.
Plus, Oliver Hudson reveals a shocking vanity procedure for men.
Why? Who's looking at them?
Today at 3 on News 8.
The U.S. men's hockey team traveling home after securing the gold medal, but severe weather on the East Coast forcing them to change course and land in South Beach. CBS News' Christian Benavides reports.
Fans in Miami gave the USA men's hockey team a hero's welcome, fresh off their gold medal victory at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics. Inside the airport, crowds waited to cheer on Team USA after Sunday's 2-1 victory over Canada in overtime.
How does it feel to make history, brother?
Feels amazing. I couldn't be happier to do it for this country and with this special group of guys.
People of all ages were on hand to catch a glimpse of the hockey champions.
Watching it together, the bonding moment, and just support and rooting on our country was just incredible.
Very exciting. I'm probably going to tell it to my kids.
The momentous win came 46 years after Team USA beat the Soviet Union in the 1980 Miracle on Ice in Lake Placid, New York. Monday, as the American team signed autographs, some looked back and into the future.
I would say follow your dreams, because I wanted to be a U.S. Olympian. Hopefully now winning this gold medal can pave the way for this next generation.
Monday night in Miami, the Olympic hockey champs are set to continue their celebrations. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
And as we head to break, we'll take a live look outside from City Camp 8. A little cloudier out there today. Artson next with our full forecast.
Menards 11% rebate is here. From lighting to lumber, from doors to floors. The bigger the project, the bigger the rebate. Pick up that paint. Start your new kitchen makeover and order that outdoor space of your dreams. Save big on every project you're tackling. Hurry into Menards now and get an 11% rebate on everything.
Save big money at Menards.
It's the sound of a generation. Generation Radio, a supergroup of music's most iconic legends, starring two-time Grammy Award winner Jay DeMarcus of Rascal Flatts, along with longtime lead vocalist of Chicago, Jason Schiff, and more. Live at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, Friday, April 17th. Don't miss Generation Radio, Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls, April 17th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults, Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use. Get help right away for trouble breathing, rash, swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or throat. High blood pressure and Raynaud's syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We build it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center. Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
All right, well, good afternoon. Welcome back as we get into your forecast. Well, you already mentioned that snowfall is here, working its way up from Eau Claire, getting into areas right by Rusk County as well. Black River Falls is going to be next. As you can see, kind of moving in. The first bound already kind of swept through us earlier, about, say, 15, 20 minutes ago. But now we're going to see the real snowfall starting to move in. Associated with that as well is a portion of at least getting into some snowfall, as well as a wintry mix getting into the forecast. And I apologize. Somebody is really working into my computer, and I have no control of my computer right now. As we get into how this all shapes up, we're going to go into how this all goes for the next couple of days. There we go. Thank you. Holding on to the possibility of this. High pressure bills. This is not the graphic I wanted, but we're going to hold on to cold conditions. Not even close to what I have before. I have no idea what that is. So we're going to go with this. We're going to hold on to the possibility of partly to mostly cloudy to cloudier skies in the forecast. All 30s for the forecast. Getting into the forecast back to La Crosse, 35 degrees there. Blair, 34 degrees. You see the wintry mix moving in. You've got freezing rainfall associated with that. Snowfall associated with that as well. As you get back into areas right by the north side, you're looking at snowfall, freezing rainfall. And of course, that freezing rain will continue to go all the way down to areas right by at least Thorpe, and then for for Alaska, Eau Claire. You guys are looking at least, Eau Claire's looking at least maybe a little bit of flurry still holding on. You'll get into the winter weather advisory here that is in play all the way until 3 o'clock for, of course, the breezy and gusty winds. The potential for icy road conditions is not out of the question. We'll also find ourselves getting into the possibility of more snowfall in the forecast. This has already surpassed every single bit of snowfall I wanted to show you, so I really apologize. It's getting into how this all shapes up for Thursday going into the next few days. Thursday's got some snowfall in the forecast as well. This is what we're expecting today. We're looking at least 2 to 4 inches of snowfall by Ladysmith, Eau Claire, right back down to I-90, where you're going to see at least about half an inch of snowfall or less in the forecast. We get into the shape for some winds. Also, winds up to at least 30 miles per hour, gusting. All the way down to the south as you get into Iowa, they're going to get into winds at least up to 40 miles per hour. That's why they have fire danger for the day as well. We also get into how this all shapes up for the highs for tomorrow. 18 to at least 24 degrees, at least 27 degrees once you get down to the south. We're going to hold on to cold conditions once again. We'll get into Thursday's lows, back to the cold again, but then we're going to warm you back up getting into the afternoon with widespread 30s in the forecast to near 40 degrees down to the south. We'll also pick up at least some partly cloudy skies as we finish out the day. We'll get into how this all looks as we go right into your Friday with the lows, 20s, widespread down to 24 degrees to 26 degrees in some cases. And Friday's highs will be like this, 48 to at least 50 degrees. Now, I want to let you know what's going to happen today. This snowfall is coming through. It's going to last till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It has a mix of rain and snow, sleet. Also, it has the possibility of that freezing rain, as I mentioned before. And as that gets down to the ground, it's going to cause trouble. We've already had reports of areas in Minnesota that have already picked up some accidents as well, people on the roads not suspecting what's been coming their way. So please be advised, if you don't have to be on the roadways this early morning, I should say this latter portion of the afternoon, just stay home, take it slow, and by 3 o'clock everything should be much better gradually as well. At least wait till 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, then you can do that. Holding on to how this all shapes up going into colder conditions for Wednesday, 20% chance on Thursday. Friday has nighttime snowfall coming in as a 40% chance, leaning into the afternoon as we go into a 50% chance going into Saturday. We go into Sunday with a break, then we're holding on to the possibility of a light bit of snowfall coming back again, but it's a low chance. But by Monday, you've got more snowfall coming back in, and you notice the temperatures, 30s, the 20s, back to the 30s to near 40s, and then back to the 20s, and then back to the 30s to start the beginning of next week.
Okay, thank you for that, Art. Still to come, Minnesota named its snowplows. The winners might make you laugh, from Sled Zeppelin to the life of a snow girl. We'll have the full list for you ahead.
This President's Day, Home Furniture celebrates with savings. Get up to 10% off sale prices like this 5-piece sectional, now just $17.99. Plus, get 3-year special financing during the President's Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
When a migraine strikes and I've taken a Triptan, side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Ugh, migraine again. Ubrelvy works differently. It keeps me in rhythm, quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours. And some have pain relief that lasts all day, so I can handle whatever the day may throw at me. Don't take if allergic or with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Report increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur days after use. Ask your doctor how you can stop migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
Improve your home, improve your life. More choices, lower prices. The 28th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. Enjoy factory direct pricing on Provia replacement windows and doors installed by the region's only Provia certified installer. For 36 years, the Board Store has made superior quality replacement windows and doors affordable to homeowners like you. You deserve the best, and our 28th Annual Early Bird Home Show is a great time to get started. Visit our showroom, call, or meet us online.
Something wasn't working with my feet.
Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam.
They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
During the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets with free delivery and setup and a $300 shopping cart. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Minnesota choosing its snowplow names for the year. They don't disappoint. Southeast Minnesota's winner is Furious George. Other favorites include Minnesota, Every Day I'm Shoveling, Life of a Snow Girl, and Sled Zeppelin. That one's a favorite. More than 18,000 people voted from 30 finalists, and the state now has 52 named plows on the road. Very creative. Art is back with one more check of weather after the break.
If you have aging or cracked sewer lines that need to be replaced, choose Maxwell White. We make sewer replacements a stress-free process and make sure your lines are good to go for many years to come. For a limited time only, we're offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
Whenever heartburn strikes, get fast relief with Tums, so you can enjoy the food you love.
Thinking of updating my kitchen? Yeah? Yes. This year, we are finally updating our kitchen, doing subway tile and an ivory or eggshell. Cream, maybe bone. Don't get me started on quartz. Big island. You ever heard of a waterfall counter?
For everyone who talks about doing that thing,
Right over there,
but never does that thing,
sweet little breakfast nook.
Chase has financial guidance.
See how you can start saving to make this happen.
Really?
Really?
Really.
At home or in person.
You could also check out a Chase Money Skills workshop.
That's guidance from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
Westby Cooperative Creamery has given our packaging and logo a refresh. It's cleaner, brighter, and still 100% Westby. You'll notice clearer protein callouts, QR codes connecting you to farm stories and wholesome recipes, and a modern look that's easy to spot on the shelf. What hasn't changed is what's inside. Same recipes, same great taste, same trusted products you love with a look that's just as fresh as the milk from our small family farms. From our farms to your dinner table, Westby Cooperative Creamery. Fresh look, same great taste.
This adorable shelter pet wants to meet you and your family today. The News 8 Now Pet of the Week is brought to you by Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics.
From clogged drains to new faucet installations, we've got you covered. Since 1994, we've served homeowners across the area to make sure their plumbing is done right. So call us today and see what done right looks like for your home's plumbing.
As my older sister used to say, I ain't mad at you. We're holding on to a little bit of snowfall as we go through the afternoon. You can see it there by La Crosse as well as Eau Claire, getting away to at least a couple of inches of snowfall or less. Be safe and have a wonderful day out there.
All right, Art, thank you for that. We'll buckle up for the roller coaster ride that we are embarking on.
Exactly.
Thank you, Art. Thanks for joining us. We will see you back here tonight.